Elbow drop. Oh, he's gonna hurt my little... Okay, we have some snowballs. That's good. Or we're just gonna hit all our snowballs as soon as we start. That's the thing, sure. I don't like that. I do not like that. That's not how you do the snowball. We don't have one, and he's doing his thing. Let me heal myself, cause oh, that gives us Vuln stacks. Fun. You had a 30 win streak with the new PvP until Square fixed queuing. What'd they have to fix with queuing? What was the problem with it? I literally haven't done it. I don't even know anything about it. Come on, Frostbound, you gotta die. Tell me the Yetis. Oh, we have tons of snowballs, so if he does this thing, we can always stun it. Grand Company wouldn't affect your group. They made it random. Why did that make it... Oh. You mean before it was random? You tried the new one earlier. Okay. Everyone was flames before. I mean, everyone can't be flames. That doesn't work. Okay, I'm gonna actually go and knock this one in. Because that'll do a good chunk of damage. Didn't kill him. Really close. You want to try it once before you buy the Shadowbringers PvP set, which you're going to do shortly. Greed and greed and... Oh, I'll need on this and greed. Please don't kill those things. Just remind you of the 3 other 30. Yeah, I mean, I assume it's the same. I don't know why it would have been different. But I'm glad they made it random. As someone who is not Maelstrom, because Maelstrom is where it's at on, that's where everybody who wants wins goes to. Which is not to say that they win all the time, but oh, I should not run in and aggro. All the things. Janet, you can go first. Oh, I can't see him. Yeah. It's just like I realize that it's just a weird thing because with 3 teams it means like you have like a 1 in 3 chance of winning, which like on average you're gonna have a 33% win rate, and you could have a better win rate on Maelstrom and you'd have a little bit lower on the other 2, but like I like Rival Wings because like at least a 50-50 win rate. I don't know. I always had a higher than 50-50 win rate. I always did pretty well on it. I don't even want to know what my frontline's win rate is though, because it is rough. It sure is. But I think it's more fair for it to at least be even, because yeah, I just don't like when people do that in everything, but it's always silly because like when I was Maelstrom, because I was Maelstrom for a little while, and I did turn off Freelancer just to see like if I got better wins, and I had a slightly better win rate, but I wouldn't say we won like all the time. You like the actual gameplay of Rival Wings? Yeah. Run around and hope they die before. Yeah, I always prefer PvP that has objectives. That's why Seal Rock is my favorite of the other ones, because yeah, the other 2 are a lot more about killing other players. Seal Rock, there's a lot you can do. Hello. I feel like this sounds weird today. Oh, I just ate. way too much dinner. And I'm really thirsty. Hello, Winter. How's it going? All right, sound. Hello, sound? Oh, I failed at unmuting it. All right, it is MSQ time. So let me go to... I believe we gotta go to Alamein Quarter. This is where I left it off. Because that's where you got to decide between continuing the MSQ or doing Ruby Weapon. And I sure as heck chose to do Ruby Weapon on Tuesday. And my only gaming time since then has been raiding. So we are finally going to continue the MSQ. Which I am excited. I don't know how far I'm going to get. I hear it's long. RCL also said it was really slow, but I'm sure I will be fine. Wow, it's so quiet here. Nobody's here anymore. Oh, man. I guess everyone's done. The way home. Krile can see the steely resolve in your eyes and suspects she knows to where duty calls you. I take it you're ready to return to the First? Sure am. Then I would ask that you apprise the others of recent events here in the Source, namely Xenos' return and the development of a new Ultima weapon. As for their bodies, you may assure them Master Matoya and I will continue doing what we can to keep their corporeal ether stable. Safe travels, Ari. I hope to see you and the other Scions soon. So, doesn't time pass differently in the First than it does here? Shouldn't, in theory, every time I come back to the Source and then go back to the First, time, lots more time pass on the to have passed on the sorry, I think there's a closer ether, right? There totally is, but I'm gonna run there because, you know, reasons. We get to admire it. It's so big and massive. Ooh, that made me a little bit dizzy. Oh, I should not have eaten what I did for dinner. I feel gross now. I felt better after the first one. Then I was like, I want to eat more. And then I ate more and now I feel gross. Do you have business with the Crystal Exarch? I sure as heck do. Whew. I need more vegetables in my life. You've come at the most opportune time, my friend. I've made something of a breakthrough in my research on the soul and a means to return the Scions home. I trust you too have been making good use of your time. Sure have. Sort of. What have I been doing? Lots of things. Mentor roulette? Ill tidings from the Source, you say? Then I will summon the others that we all might be apprised of the situation. I keep, like, playing with stuff on my desk. I can't not, like, be playing with things.
All here, what news from the Source?
Is that loud enough? Let me tell you a story with my hands.
A new Ultima weapon. We must count ourselves lucky that Gaius has pledged his assistance.
While this is indeed a worrying development, I think the state of the Empire as a whole greater grounds for concern. With the Emperor slain and Xenos returned, it is impossible to predict how matters will unfold in Garlemald. The Ultima weapon may be but the first of many unpleasant surprises.
The situation beareth closer observation, of that there is no doubt, and doth compound our need to return unto the Source.
Then let us address that issue. Our long search for a means to see you safely home may well be nearing its conclusion. Thanks in large part to Urianger and Beklug's invaluable insight, we have succeeded in fashioning a vessel for the journey.
That's kind of small. I don't know if they're gonna
We
fit in
set
there.
out to create a crystalline container retaining the more useful properties of white auracite, but without its regrettable limitations. And after a good deal of trial and error, we made one. An ark for soul and mind both, that will allow your incorporeal self in its entirety to be ferried between worlds. A spirit vessel, if you will.
It's so pretty.
However,
Oh, I gotta press buttons.
However,
Though the vessel is possessed of the requisite qualities to hold mind and memory, it wanteth yet for a means to receive of them. For that, we must needs imbue it with the Exarch's innate gift.
Is he gonna have to die for this too?
A gift that lives on only through the blood of the Allegan Emperors, which certainly does not flow within auracite or any other crystal.
Just so, milady. The blood serveth as a conduit of sorts. In its absence, memory cannot pass from mind unto mind, nor from flesh unto crystal.
That being the case, we must either alter the process of inheritance so as to require no such thing, or determine a means by which my blood may permeate the vessel. I am hopeful that the records found within this tower will yield the knowledge we require to pursue one or the other of these avenues.
as well you should be. The Allegan's body of etherological research is extraordinary. I can scarce believe it the work of ages past. But its underlying principles are not so very different from those of my own field of study. Given time, we will find the answers we seek.
I know that you can ill afford to wait, and it pains me that I must ask you to do so. I can only reaffirm my promise to you that a solution will be found. Whatever it takes, I will see you safely home.
My apologies.
I do hope you haven't come to tell us that mortal peril fast approaches.
Probably.
No. I had hoped to speak with the Warrior of Darkness. But there is no need to cut short your meeting on my account. I will be waiting outside.
Why not speak in here? She knows I don't mind. Unless she didn't want to.
perhaps I might accompany you. Though I am woefully ill-qualified to assist in the Exarch's research, I may yet be of some use to Lena.
You don't even know what she needs. Oh, we're done the quest already? Complete. Oh, I want to pick it up from Alpha now. Seeking counsel, Alphino is eager to assist Captain Lena. I must confess, while I enjoy my fair share of scholarly research, it would be good to step outside for a spot of fresh air. Now then, shall we go and speak with Lena? Yes, please. Whoop. Exit the ocular. Oh, there's people here. Look at that. We have little time, so I will be brief. A sin eater has been sighted in Lakeland, and I ask your assistance in slaying it. Oh. A sin eater? I had heard some few yet remained after the knight had returned, but perhaps we should call the others. That will not be necessary. It's only a single sin eater. A simple task for our guard, I should think. That said, I believe fighting alongside the Warrior of Darkness would be a valuable experience for them. Peace can lead to complacency, and they gain nothing from an easy victory. But you do not underestimate your foes, however harmless they may seem. My men would do well to learn from your example. Me, why not Alphino? Let's be about it then. Let's be about it then. Excellent. Then let us make it to Fort Job. Oh good, I can teleport there. I feel really stuffy today. I think I need to make some tea. I'm gonna make some tea. This is what's gonna happen. I feel like I'll feel a bajillion times better with some tea in me. Alright, where's my mug? Let's rinse this out real quick. And oh, excuse me. Let's try this one. I gotta open it. I've had it before, but I have a new package. Oh, and dropping things. Dropping things on the floor. Don't mind me. Oh, it smells like dinner in here. I bought some, I was feeling lazy today and I had to go to the grocery store and pick up some stuff for breakfast tomorrow morning, or mini breakfasts, because I was just out of my oatmeal and raisins that I use for breakfast. And so I picked up some frozen dinners, and I was only gonna eat one, but then they're never that big, so I ended up eating two, but two is too much. And now I feel disgusting. Now it smells weird in my kitchen. Alright, I'm setting a timer for 5 minutes. I don't know that I'm going to hear that, but maybe. Let me have a quick glance at the time. It is 7:12, so at 7:17, I'm going to make for... Oh, she's like literally right here. I'm going to go get my tea, if I remember. Don't let me forget. If you would wait here a moment, I will gather the others. What others? Her guards? Whoop. Why is the one guy in blue? You may not remember, but you have met these soldiers once before, though only in passing. Long have they waited the opportunity to fight at your side. I was at death's door the day the Sin Eaters attacked. If you and yours hadn't come along, I'd likely stepped through, and I wouldn't have been alone. He looks like somebody, and I can't quite put my finger on it. Your courage and selflessness is something we all aspire to. I, too, was there that terrible day. My friend was transformed into a Sin Eater before my very eyes, and I had no choice but to cut her down. Ooh, that's rough. The thought of returning to the field and holding a blade again, it filled me with dread. But that is no way to honor her or my comrades, and so I have returned. I swear I will not let you or anyone else down from this day forward. Let's not swear that. A pleasure to meet you, miss. Truly, it seems like only yesterday I watched as you took flight astride an Amaro to go and save the Oracle. Strange to think that Yulmoran soldiers were once locked... Strange to think the Yulmoran soldiers we once locked blades with are now on our side, but we will do our utmost to keep the peace here in Lakeland. We seem to be missing one. My apologies, Captain Lena. An elderly gentleman asked if I could escort him to Clearmelt. It took longer than I anticipated. I'll not begrudge your desire to help those in need, but a soldier must be punctual, especially when we play host to honored guests. It won't happen again. The name's Thaler. I'm sure you don't remember, but we met once before in the infirmary. I don't remember. Oh. Yeah, I don't remember. I asked you to deliver a message to the Exarch and the Warrior of Darkness. Little did I know I was already talking to her. Don't give up, don't give in. Oh, I kept those words close to my heart, and the boundless beautiful skies above serve as a reminder of their importance. My friend got to see the knight's return shortly before he passed. He left this world with a smile, satisfied with a glimpse of what was to come. But there are countless others who weren't so fortunate. They gave their lives for the promise of a future they'll never know, and so it falls to us to do everything we can to fulfill that promise. No matter what happens, we won't give up, we won't give in. Your heroism has inspired all of our guardsmen in much the same manner. Our scouts at the northern staging point have not had the pleasure of meeting you in person. Let's not keep them waiting. Do I have to meet everybody? Why? I just... Why am I so stuffed up? Ugh. Hopefully tea will just make me feel better. Tea. Not the Epic of Alexander, the kind you drink. You're doing tea. No. Oh, is what? Is it dead? You're still in MSQ, you did up to the new dungeon then stopped. I was gonna say, I hope I don't pass you because it'll be spoilers, but I'm pretty sure you don't care about spoilers.
Did you slay the Seater? Your orders were to await the main force before engaging.
No, Captain. It wasn't us, I swear it. A man came out of nowhere and cut it down before we knew what was happening.
Oh, hold on a sec, my tea's ready. We're gonna stop in the middle of this cutscene. Bear with me. Oh god, that sounded awful. My like voice like cracked there. I swear I'm not going through puberty, and I'm not a guy. I don't know what's up with me today. I just feel like real off. I had a fairly good day at work. I didn't get as much stuff done as I wanted, but it was productive. I just lost a bunch of time because, hold on a second. I was coming back, but I gotta do something that I can't do on camera. Secrets. Yeah. I had my annual review today, and it was good. I don't know how much of a raise I'm getting yet, but I got my bonus amount, which I think I get paid next Friday. And could be better, but it's not terrible. It's more than nothing. You skip some of this, so you're essentially hearing it. What is my family talking about? My sister's talking about her cat. This sounds like a funny story. Mela got locked in the bathroom for an hour and a half by accident. Instead of meowing like a normal cat, she tried to break the door down. I agree, but if people want to skip, they want to skip, and then they skip, and then they come watch the story through me, so I can't complain. How's it going, Clay? How's your, I saw you were doing, are you still doing it? Let me see. Is Clay still, let me stalk you. Clay's still streaming, so I'm guessing you're still doing, you only have a few seconds. But what if I did it and you weren't around, Winter? I guess you could always go watch my VOD if you really wanted to see it. Thanks for stopping in your few seconds between raiding. How's E? Are you still on E7? I'm guessing you're still on E7. Oh, he's on E8? Oh, nice. Of course you pop in when I'm AFKing on a cutscene. I'm talking to you, Clay. Would you rather me just be like reading cutscenes and stuff? I was making tea. I feel really like stuffed up today. I'm just like, ugh. Bleh. I think it was my dinner. I ate gross. I didn't eat enough vegetables with dinner and too much like unhealthy, fatty, salty things. Ugh. I just feel gross now. Excuse me. Excuse me. Congrats on getting to E8. Either I've missed a lot of clay, which I think is probably the case, a lot of clay progging, or E7 went down real fast. Is that a question to me, Winter? I think we got to. We're working on the last like new mechanic. We got through it on our last pull, and then just died to stuff after it, I think. Or we got through it really sloppily. We're on chain lightning. But we've only done it a couple times, so we're still getting a feel for it. Basically, me and Sion are doing all the work, and we're trying to figure out how to do all the work and heal people. I don't know if people are doing something wrong there that's causing us to do damage, or we're passing chain lightning wrong, which is causing us to take damage. But anyways, we took a massive amount of damage, and it was bad, so we gotta figure our shit out. Alright, let me continue with this in case Clay's still watching to make him happy.
By himself. Certainly it is no light warden, but nevertheless.
It's true. Felled it with a single swing of his axe, he did. I've never seen anything like it.
Who is that?
So I says to him, who are you, the warrior of bleeding darkness?
I assume something went wrong with chain lightning.
And he says, no, I'm a warrior of light. And that was it. Buggered off as quick as he came.
A warrior of light? Why would someone go around calling himself that, though? It was those bastards who caused the flood. I mean, if you were going to pretend to be anyone, it'd be her. The warrior of darkness.
That guy's like, what?
Oh, I didn't know. It's an honor.
Poof.
Since the Eater is no longer a threat, our work here is done. Return to your posts.
I had hoped to fight at your side today. But I'll continue to follow your example, and may we meet again.
Blah, blah, blah. You could have at least showed up on time. Punctuality, boy. That's the important part here.
I apologize
Hi,
for
kid.
the wasted journey. It seems I overestimated the threat.
But I learned things.
As for this warrior of light, I do not know who would be brazen enough to take that mantle for his own. Whatever it may once have meant, it is forever tainted by the association with the flood. The Exarch told me the truth of Ardbert and his comrades' deeds, and I am aware they played some part in your own triumph. But to most, they are synonymous with the calamity that befell this world. Still, if this man is minded to destroy Sin Eaters, I may forgive him his unfortunate choice of alias. But that is neither here nor there. I thank you for accompanying me.
You're
With that
welcome.
concluded, shall we return to the Crystarium? There is a proposal I should like to make.
I don't want to marry you, Alphino. Please don't propose to me. You're too young.
Forgive me. There is one more thing. A personal concern of mine. I had hoped you might have a moment to speak privately.
Sure.
Take your time. I shall go on ahead.
I mean, she wanted to speak privately with me to begin with, but Alphino was like, hey, how about I come with you? Get out of here, Alphino. Us ladies need to chat. Alphino the third wheeler. Yeah, no kidding.
I will not mince words. This matter concerns the Exarch. Though his countenance belies his age, his demeanor never has. He has seen more than any man should and grown ever more weary with time. But I see I give the wrong impression. While it is true he attempted to open a letter with a salmon fillet the other evening, we are not here because I suspect his mind is deteriorating.
He tried to
Nor
open a
do I
letter
believe
with a
him to
salmon
be so
fillet.
maddeningly unconcerned by the prospect of his own death as he once was. Indeed, the opposite is true.
He wants to live?
It is for this reason that I seek your advice. Since he returned from the Tempest, the Exarch is not as he was.
Wait, when was he in the Tempest?
He seems a different man. A younger man. I know not the details of his research, but when I saw him at work recently, there was a glint in his eye that I had never seen before. He looked happy.
She sounds so surprised.
It was as if he had peered into the future and for the first time found joy there. Though it gladdens me to see him thus, I wonder if I should not keep my distance. I fear that my presence will only anchor him to the past, remind him of all the pain that came before.
Anchors keep us where we have chosen to be. He's lost without you, you know, and he misses you already. Let's go with that one.
Are you sure?
Sure. Sure, I'm sure.
Then perhaps we might remain as we were. As we have always been.
Sure.
What a relief.
Sure.
In that case, I will have to speak with him about the amount of time he is spending at work. This research is important, I know, but if he refuses to consider his own health, I will have to consider it for him.
Complete. And facing the truth. Her mind at ease, Lena is ready to return to her duties. I will not keep you. You and your comrades have much to discuss. I will see the others back to their posts. Really? You have to escort your men to their posts? Are they can't make it there themselves? What? What? Where's Alpha now? Seeing the thing, probably. I'll take the etherite this time. Ooh. My ear's itchy. Alright, etherite to... Which is it? Gate. Okay. I thought it might be. It's been a while since I've teleported there. Why do they gotta face me away? I wanna go up here. I have a quest. Wait, is that a blue quest? No. Wait, what? Oh, it's much further than the dungeon entrance. Let me in. Entree the Ocular. The others were quite shocked to hear of what we found in Lakeland, a dead sin eater. But now that you're here, there's a proposal I should like to make. I told you, Alphino, don't propose to me. I'm too young. I have been spending a great deal of time in the Cabinet of Curiosity of late, and have noted more and more people perusing books on history, the years leading up to the Flood in particular. I suspect they wish to know more about the Warriors of Light, as well they should, but nearly everything I've come across describes them as sin-eaters or worse. Regardless of whether or not this Warrior of Light is who they claim to be, I worry that their sudden appearance in conjunction with this renewed interest in their predecessors may lead to growing unrest and fear. If the people of the Crystarium seek the truth, I say we give it to them. I too can attest to the falsehoods found within many of the Cabinet's tomes, with nary a mention of the noble deeds of Ardbert and his comrades. To be fair, they bear some responsibility for the Flood, but when the tale is told again and again over the course of a century, I am not surprised to see their roles distorted and them painted as villains. Were it not for the records stored within the Crystal Tower, I would have had no reason to question the narrative. Unfortunately, that knowledge was of no use, for when I arrived in the First, their reputation had already been irreparably tarnished. That said, there still remain those who worked tirelessly to defend their good name in those early days following the Flood. Considering all the good they had done, I find it a wonder they needed defending at all. They brought to justice the man who misused my knowledge to bring about the fall of Vaubourg. That such heroes could be spoken of in the same breath as sin-eaters is absurd. Under normal circumstances, I would agree, but as time passed, those who knew firsthand of their deeds dwindled. In the end, only one truth remained, that they were the cause of the flood. With the world on the brink of oblivion, it was all too easy for the warriors of light to become villains deserving only of resentment and hate. At that point, the truth mattered little. It would not change their lot. Thanks to all of you, however, their lot has changed, and now they may heed the long-forgotten truth. You claimed it was Ardbert who helped you overcome at Maxelk, correct? Such a revelation would do well to sway the hearts of those who knew him only as a villain. I have shared this with a select few, but one and all must be told of his sacrifice. To that end, I say we proceed with Alphinoe's plan. We call together the people of the Crystarium and recount to them the true tale of the warriors of the light and the flood that followed in their wake. Well, what say you, Ari? Spread the word, I say. I wish we had done this sooner. Oh, wait. I was supposed to pick. Then we're all of one mind on the matter. Good. Exarch, might I ask you to continue working with Beck Lug on our means of returning home? The rest of us will see to gathering the people of the Crystarium in the Exedra. We have to reach out to any and everyone who might be willing to lend an ear. With any luck, word will spread and more will accompany them. Alright, speak with only 5 people in the Crystarium. That's not very many. Where might I find... Oh god, I'm really all over the place. Okay. Well, let's start this way and work our way back. I don't know that... Oh yeah, there's stairs. Ugh, you know what? No, we're gonna go up to Cabinet of Curiosity. Just teleport around. To the cabinet. A weird place to start. Seems like where I'd want to end. In we go. Where's the person we need to speak to? I don't see them here. I don't see them down below. They are... Oh, it's Morin. Ugh, I hate his face. Hate his face. He looks like that punchable dude. No, this can't be. Surely there's at least one book here that does not cast the Warriors of Light and their deeds in such a negative light. That was awkward. Oh, Ari, forgive me. The Cabinet of Curiosity has been bustling with visitors of late, but I fear our repository lacks for the knowledge they seek. The people wish to know the truth of the flood, of the Warriors of Light. I have searched high and low, but alas, every account portrays them as no better than sin-eaters, abominations worthy only of scorn and resentment. I know they were not always judged so harshly. Wow, he's real close to me. Yet I can find no proof, and I dare call myself a librarian. Calm the fuck down. You would address the people and tell them the truth of the Warriors of Light, of the flood? How wonderful! You have regaled me with the tale once before, but I should love to hear it again. Oh, and you may be sure I will not come alone. Oh yeah, we're gathering them all up. Okay, let's just take the quick way down. Boom. Alright, where's the exit? Is that the door? Yes. Holy crap, that's a big door. Alright, we need to go to the Amaro launch. The Amaro lunch? Yes, this way. I think. It looks like it might be down. Oh, right. The crystalline mean. Ow. Cat Atlas, bring one and all. Well, well, what a coincidence. I was just reading over a letter I received from Gernot not long ago. He says a visitor from the Crystarium found him at the bottom of the sea, and that she inspired him to reach new artistic heights. Well, I can only think of one person capable of both feats, though I'd say the latter is far more impressive. To think fate could bring the two of you together in such a place. I'm sorry? You mean the Exarch didn't tell us the whole story of the Warriors of Light? Well, whatever he left unsaid, I'm all ears. Alright, now where are we going? Maybe we can just run there. Should, get to know the Crystarium. I feel like it's gonna be on the other side of this, and I don't think we can go that way, which means I actually need to be up. Are there stairs here? Can we get up here? How do you get up there? Seriously. I'm so confuzzled. Or is it down? Could be down too, right? Oh wait, is this a door? No. Where am I going? Oh, there's stairs up here. Why am I so close? It's gotta be down. Can I just jump over here? No. Sigh. I'm gonna go up further. I don't know why. This is not helpful. Okay, we're at... Oh, here's where... Let's just go to the Aetheryte. I think I can get there from there. To... This is the Aetheryte Plaza. Alright, that's gonna be in the infirmary, I think. I bet you. Yeah, the Spagurix. Spagurix? Spag? Jessamine! I do not recognize that name at all. Ari, my, what a wonderful surprise. Though I'd hope your being here doesn't mean someone's been hurt. Well, just people's reputations. And also they're dead. Thanks to you, I've had far fewer patients coming through my door of late, which is a shame come to think of it. I've had fewer opportunities to test my new medicines. I jest, of course. It's actually been quite pleasant having a few moments to myself now and again. The truth about the Warriors of Light, but the Exarch has already spoken with me about them. Well, if there's more to the tale, I'd very much like to hear it. Alright, now where? We need to be down in the Universalis markets. Musica Universalis. I knew I was missing a word in there. Emissary of Spud. Alright. Oh my god, excuse me, I'm sorry. Who are we talking to over this? Well, I'm gone too far. Braggy. Is he the guy who runs this place? I think so. Come to browse wares in the market, have you? Well, I can guarantee you'll have no trouble finding what you need, whatever it may be. Under Yulmor's new leadership, trade has never been more prosperous. Word is that fellow from Daedalus Stoneworks has taken over as mayor. Did he really? Little wonder business is booming the way it is. I imagine it won't be long before all of Novrant reaps the benefits. But you've not come to talk about the markets. Something on your mind? I see. The Exarch did mention that they had something to do with your returning to the night... the night to Novrant. All right, consider my interest piqued. One more. They're on the other side of this place. Oh, I'm still really stuffy. Oh, that cleared it out a little bit. Glenard. Well, well, to what do I owe the pleasure? Whatever it is, I must ask you to be brief. With the night return, visitors have been flocking to the Crystarium, and I find myself too busy by half. I don't mind it, though. Seeing the stairs so full of life and excitement, one can almost forget the flood ever happened. The truth about the Warriors of Light? But you already told me all there is to know, didn't you? Well, if there's more to their story, I'd love to hear it. Maybe then I can compete with Ciela in regaling the patrons with stories of their heroism. Perhaps I'll even inspire a few aspiring adventurers. I'm gonna do what somebody suggested or said they wanted to do, and that's have a toast with Giat. She loves to drink. All right. Now let's return to I guess the middle of nowhere. Okay. To the Docile Gate. Oh, people here. Lots of people. Bunch of people over there, too. There you are. Between the four of us, I dare say we've swept the Crystarium from top to bottom. Now we need but wait for the people to gather. How's this gonna go? They gonna remind me? Oh, look at all the people. Oh, there's so many of them. I recognize maybe some of them. Maybe, perhaps.
Yes, this looks to be nearly everyone. Let us begin, shall we?
Are we
Though
gonna
I am
act it
usually
out?
the first to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
You're like, hey, I'm the Warrior of Darkness. I'm here to tell you. People say this is boring. Do you say this is boring, Clay Clay?
They would be more inclined to take the word of the Warrior of Darkness.
Indeed. In light of the subject matter, who better than thee to speak these truths?
Some people got issues. Oh, by this you mean the whole MSQ. Ah. Let me tell you a story of the Warriors of Light. I am one of them. They came to visit me in my world. And I battled them and defeated them. Except we're totally telling the story of them in the first and not the source. But and then they took my friend Menphilia and she became your Oracle of Light. Wait, do you guys know about the Oracle of Light? And then she stopped the flood. Oh yeah, see? Exactly. I'm totally up with the story. They caused the flood, but they also stopped it and saved your lives. Yes, you should feel bad.
The Warriors of Light did all that?
Sure did.
So they never... I mean, they only ever wanted to help. And when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
Sure did.
They gave everything to stop the flood. First their lives, then their souls. And they managed it too, in the end. They saved us. And we cursed their names.
Sure did.
This should go a long way towards clearing the air.
What are you doing here, dude? Why are you looking all evil and shit?
Impossible.
You can see him too? I take it I'm not imagining this then? Clay, you've done the story.
I definitely see something. You don't think it's a ghost, do you?
You sound so scared.
Nay, yonder standeth no bloodless apparition, but a warrior of light and darkness both.
Ardbert.
I don't remember the details, but I remember there was something that they were showing us with Ardbert at the end of the last story. And also when they said somebody calling themselves a Warrior of Light killed a Sin Eater. I just assumed that was Ardbert, so I'm I'm not overly shocked by his appearance. I don't entirely understand it, but I'm not shocked by it. They showed
What
him
in the
in Yulmore.
world?
Oh yeah, he talked to somebody in Yulmore, right?
It's you! The one who slew the Eater!
Wait, we do?
That it should be the Warrior of Darkness who brought the truth to light. You've saved me a fair bit of time. Though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may.
Yeah, I remember people hinting and like saying it. I don't remember. I don't know if it's that I didn't pick it up or that I've just forgotten, but I remember people talking about something and I honestly like I just don't remember.
People of the Crystarium! I am Ardbert. One of those you know as a Warrior of Light.
That's impossible. You should be dead.
Yeah.
Aye, that I should. But as the world has been given new life, so too have I. I know not why I, and I alone, have been gifted this chance. But I do know this. Only by the will of the star itself could such a miracle come to pass.
It's Papalimo. That's not how you spell it first off, Winter, and also I'm fairly certain that that is very incorrect.
The hero who stands before you now, the Warrior of Darkness, is not of this world. And the day will come when she must return to her home.
These
But
poor
this
people.
land is our home. And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore, it is we who must protect it. The time to rely on saviors from afar has passed. It is you who must rise. You who must become the new Warriors of Light.
I feel like we're putting a lot on these people who like just learned that the Warriors of Light
Us?
weren't evil.
Warriors of Light? None of us were born heroes, my friend. I was only ever a man with a thirst for adventure. But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those in need, or not. And I always chose the former. Any one of you could do the same. All you need is the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through.
From thine own lips did we learn of Ardbert's fate, and by thy countenance I gather thou art not inclined to recant thy testimony. Yet whosoever this man may be, his words hold truth and resonate with the citizenry besides. For us to voice our doubts here and now would serve but to sow disquiet. 'Twere better we retired unto the ocular and there discuss this matter in private.
Why don't we invite Ardbert to come with
I
us?
will stay here and watch.
Alpha knows the third wheel and a beaver. I mean, you're not wrong. Oh, he's watching. It's literally right
So,
outside. Just go
that
outside,
is the warrior
Exarch.
of light of the first. I've not had the pleasure of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
As far as I was able to discern, that was indeed Ardbert. It has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly have been resurrected as he claims?
No, absolutely not. It looks like him and sounds like him, but it isn't him. It does look like him and sound like him.
Ardbert did entrust his very soul unto thee. I see no reason to question thy judgment.
Nor I. To my eyes, your ether burns as brightly as the day you slew Emmett Selk. That is proof that he is with you still.
Yet that which standeth now before the people is far more than a passing imitation. I am reminded of the cardinal virtues, though a sin-eater he is not. Which leaveth but one plausible explanation.
What's that?
That he is an Ascian.
Oh, right. People thought he was,
Given their fondness for posthumous possession,
maybe?
I would have to agree.
Yeah, I think I'm getting my stories mixed up.
From what I understand, the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore by those whom they had aided in life. At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes. Needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the Virtues. And if one knew where to look, Ardbert too would not have been difficult to find.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Ascian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
White robe dude, right?
Elidibus.
Yeah, him.
That Xenos hath reclaimed his own flesh is known. Thus evicted from his borrowed form, and cognizant no doubt of Emmett Selk's failure here in the first.
That's why I was confused for a second. I was like, wait, wasn't Elidibus in, like, Xenos' body? But yeah, I forgot. Well, God, too much story.
'Tis quite possible the emissary chose Ardbert for his next vessel.
Inhabiting the flesh of the fallen. My, that is unsavory. And they do this often, you say?
Yeah, basically.
Verily, for they possess no corporeal forms of their own. In what one may term their natural state, none save those gifted with the echo can perceive them.
All right, that's why I see them.
Indeed, when Elidibus intruded upon the waking sands, his presence did go unmarked by all save Minfilia and the Warrior of Light.
As far as I know, he did. Is he doing that right now or something? No, he's not streaming anymore.
On that occasion, I myself remained ignorant of his coming until after his departure. It was only at a later juncture, when he deigned to appear before me in borrowed flesh, that I was finally able to take the measure of him. In such puppetry do the Ascians engage when they seek to influence the course of history.
And they have gained much by it. Emmett Selk single-handedly built the Garlean Empire in this manner, while the Hebrea came close to conquering Eorzea, having taken possession of Thancred's living body.
Yet it must needs be noted that the Ascians cannot avail themselves of all mortal vessels. For were they able to do so, none would serve as a better pawn than our own redoubtable champion.
I'd like to see them try. They can try to take my body. Beat him out.
Mayhap the blessing of light shieldeth Hydaelyn's chosen from Ascian influence. Or mayhap other forces are at work. We can...
Oh, shoot, I cut him off.
Whatever the reason, I hope it holds true. I dare not contemplate what might come to pass otherwise.
I'd like to think you guys would notice if I was no longer myself and was suddenly an Ascian. Do you not know me
Is
well
it not
enough?
peculiar, then, that Ardbert's mortal remains should be susceptible, given that he was once a warrior of light? Or did the final departure of his soul make it possible, perhaps? Regardless, to hear an Ascian use him to call forth new warriors of light boggles the mind.
Elidibus hath ever been an enigma, his ostensible purpose being to preserve the balance between light and dark. When he made overtures towards me, however, I was afforded a glimpse behind the mask of the self-appointed emissary. I shall not defend mine actions, undertaken in pursuit of a better understanding of our foe as either wise or prudent. Nevertheless, what little I did glean may now prove useful.
I'm gonna go grab a sweater. I'm getting a little chilly. Which I suspected I might. It's a little too cold for sitting around in a t-shirt, but it was... Oh, I'm putting my sweater on inside out. Hold on 1 second. Are the barbs the right way around now? Yes, this is the inside. Sorry, I'm just confused. Don't mind me. Yes, it is on the correct way.
Elidibus possesseth a subtle mind, practiced in the art of manipulation. That he coaxed this star's most valiant heroes as far as the source with naught save half-truths is no trifling feat. And now I believe he doth employ his skills once more to some as yet unknown end. Though naught is certain, should my suspicions prove true, we shall have need of all our wits if we are to uncover and thereafter thwart his plot.
Agreed. 'Tis plain that simply speaking out against him will not avail us. At best, it would only serve to confuse the people. And I would hesitate to do anything which might tarnish Ardbert's reputation once more, nor yours by association. That being the case, it may be wise to keep a covert eye on this Ardbert's movements, as we attempt to discern his purpose and how best to mitigate his influence.
His performance appears to have concluded. What now? Go back out and follow him?
'Twould appear Master Alphino already hath pursuit in mind, and I suspect one pair of eyes shall better serve our cause than half a dozen. Let the rest of us maintain an inconspicuous distance, for the present at least.
Done and done. Alright, it's pretty close to an hour, so I'm just gonna take a quick 3-minute break, and then I'll be back to do some more MSQ. Do not go anywhere. There was 2 up for sale, so I needed 4 total, but it took me so long. Okay, there's my second one. It took me so long to get the 2. Literally, I thought, for some reason, I thought that the Grand Company turn-ins changed at 4 o'clock. I was somehow very wrong on that. I swear they used to at some point. So I'm not really sure what I was thinking, because at 5 or so, it looked like they'd switched 3 hours before, so that would have made it them switch at 2, which doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Anyways, I was confused. So I thought I only had like 30 minutes to fish them up, and I only got one in those 30 minutes. And when there was like less than 5 minutes left, I was like, clearly I'm just not gonna get this, so I gave up. And then when I realized that I did actually have more time because I was already doing today's, and they had already gone over. Okay, 3. We're getting there. This is not going to be too bad, hopefully. Then I went back, and like my very first one, I got the second one, and then because there was 2 up for sale, I was like, I'm done. That's it. I'm gonna go buy the 2 that are for sale, because I spent most of my time not catching anything, and I assume it's because my gear was fairly underleveled, or maybe I don't know. Maybe spearfishing is just bad, because legit that was the first time I've ever spearfished in my life. I really gotta get back to doing big fishing. I was trying to finish everything in ARR before I moved on, but I'm to the point. I think there's like 1 or 2 fish left in ARR that I need, but it's just that they're so rare. Whereas when there was a lot of stuff that I needed, I just like had a couple things that I worked on, and I would just go to whatever was up, and then if nothing that I was currently working on was up, I would go find something else. And so it was just like I was always able to go be somewhere for the most part. Ooh, that's number 4, right? Pretty sure that's number 4. Amber monkfish. Yeah, we got 2 HQs and 2 NQs. I'm pretty sure I can trade in a mix. Otherwise, we'll just lower the quality of the HQ ones. That's not a big deal. I don't need XP from this. I just need to be done. That is not an amber monkfish. I do find fishing pretty relaxing. I just know that it's not super exciting on stream. I like to watch Netflix or whatever. Something else. Let something else entertain me while I do my fishing, but I find it kind of relaxing otherwise. I wouldn't want to just sit here for hours on end and just stare at myself fishing, but it is great background stuff for when you're doing other things. Number 5, we just need one more. Like today I was doing a bunch of crafting. And I did some mining while I was watching some Netflix. I feel like I should do more of those backgroundy things while I watch Netflix and stuff during the day. Be more productive. Oh, somebody's on the Ozma map. I'm back. There's an S rank that I'm gonna go to. So don't. Oh, it's Kay's party. Perfect. Do I recognize anyone else in this party? No, I don't think so. Well, it's a good thing I didn't join. I was trying to join one right before I teleported, but I failed. It's an S rank. I don't know that I've done this S rank, so that's X-Tab. Have I done X-Tab? I don't know. I put a sweater on. Clay, I was cold. So yes, but like also no. Are we fighting? Oh, we're fighting. Okay. Wait, Kay and Kagu aren't here. Oh, they're almost here. And they are arriving right now. Perfect. Tartarian Abyss. Tartarian Flare. Good old melee. Just standing in the bad. Tartarian Blizzard. Oh, flame. Nope, dead body. Dead bodies. Oh, somebody else raised them. Oh, more dead bodies. Oh wait, they raised on me. They must have taken my raise. Quake. Uh-oh. Eh. Archaic dual cast. Okay. Thunder, we're gonna have to run right back in, pretty sure. Did I get it right? Wait. Oh yeah, there's his dual cast. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I don't have Swift. Twister? Oh good, they stunned it. And he be dead. 100 sacks of nuts. Alright, let me poof out of this. Well, we'll see if anybody wants to mooch. Mooch on my teleport. On to instance 3. There is no instance 3. Silly people. Potty. Left. Left. I have left the party. Do the docile gate. Sorry, I'm just catching up on. She's supposed that her cat's getting locked in the bathroom to eat because she still keeps stealing food from the other cats. She's gaining weight. Alright, let's close this map. Kagu's freaking out the party. I think there might be an A train going on and they just sidetracked for an S rank. Alright. Well, Crystal Exart, what'd you say? Asleep disturbed. Oh, am I gonna go back to Fanau, which is where I just was? With furrowed brow, the Crystal Exart deliberates your next move. You did well to dispel the falsehoods surrounding the Warriors of Light and their actions prior to the Flood, though I must say the reappearance of Ardbert, or rather one who appropriated his identity, was a rather curious development. He is an impostor, of that there is no doubt, but to the masses he will appear as a hero returned from the grave. After the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulemoor, the people prayed fervently for the gods to deliver them from their plight, prayed that these fallen heroes be born again for their sacrifices. What bitter irony. I, for one, would like to know why Ardbert urged the people to become Warriors of Light themselves. Ere we take action, we must needs ascertain his intent. Let us pray that Master Alphino return us soon with that most essential knowledge. For now, I think it best to apprise Thancred and Reen of our efforts. When we do confront Ardbert, we shall no doubt have need of their strength. Agreed. I think it prudent we all take measures to prepare for what's to come. Beck Lug and I will continue our research into how we might improve the spirit vessel, that it might one day carry you home. What are you thinking, you Stola? Then I think it's time I return to the Great Wood. Until now, everything we have learned of the Ascians has been handed to us at their leisure. But that was one of Emexcelt's unique failings. I have no reason to think Elidibus will be as forthcoming. Fortunately, I recently received words from Fanau that heretofore unexplored chambers have been discovered deep within the Katana Raval. Almet believes the relics within tell of a great calamity that befell an ancient civilization. That of the Ascians, perhaps? They may lead us to the truths we seek. Would you care for company? Be sure to let me know how that works out. Would you care for company? Let's go. I wouldn't dream of going without you. Well, let us cat ladies go hang out in the Great Wood. When you are ready, make for Fanau. Almet and her sisters will be expecting us. Then let us be about our tasks. Pray give my regards to the V. Quest acceptorated. Alright, I was just here. Oh my goodness. So stuffy. The tea is helping a little bit. Alright, oh my god, I have so many quests here. I still have to do the ones that unlock the Beastman tribe. But I'm always behind on Beastman tribe, so we're really not concerned about it. I did at least finish the entirety of the previous Beastman tribe. Welcome, allies of Ronka. We have accomplished much since last you came. With the Light Warden dead and its minions dispersed, we have at last reclaimed our hunting grounds near Riktika Falls. It was there that we discovered more ruins. Although we ran afoul of no traps while exploring its halls, excuse me, we determined that the innermost chambers were warded by magic. We all were in agreement. Before any investigation could proceed, you should be summoned. We are grateful that you did. From what you've told me, I strongly suspect that the wisdom my comrades and I seek can be found within. This wisdom could prove invaluable, for we may soon face a foe whose greatest asset is our ignorance. I see. Then it is good you have come, for Ronka was once home to the greatest of weapons, knowledge and understanding. It is our duty to ensure that you and yours do not want for either. That said, we must proceed with caution. To have reached the inner chambers unmolested suggests a more formidable deterrent yet lies within. Come now, surely any threat sleeping within the ruins pale in comparison to what we have faced thus far. This is not a game, sister. You should not be so eager to run headlong into danger. Oh? And who was it pining for the return of our allies, that we might venture into the ruins, clutching her staff at night, wishing it were? You promised not to tell! Then I suggest we be going. Get back here. Remind me exactly how old are you and your sisters? On second thought, perhaps it's for the better, I do not know. Pray forgive their overzealous nature. None say we three have been privileged to escort you and yours into the ruin and bear witness to its secrets. Their hearts now burn with a curiosity that is not easily satiated. Please, you needn't apologize. As a seeker of knowledge myself, I understand full well their enthusiasm, and if not for your sedulous efforts to protect the ruins, we would not be afforded this opportunity. Speaking of which, I believe I have kept you away from the ruins long enough. Come, let us make for the Katana Ravel. Katana Ravel? Am I just giving you a French accent for no reasons? I'm gonna detour and check out the spot where it's supposed to be the Beastman tribe. Oops, I'll die. Right over here. There's certainly people here, but I see 0 NPCs. Because I have not done it. Even Emic Selk was taken aback to find a mural illustrating the final days in these ruins. What other surprises do you suppose yet lie within? I feel oddly ill-equipped to venture inside, but with you here, I'm sure things will work out. Ready when you are. It's most strange for these halls to be left unguarded. Have care when breaking the seal on the chamber door. Danger surely waits us on the other side. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Oh. Duty calls. Commence battle for a sleep disturbed. How long? Alright, it's 8:15. How long is it going to take to get through this? I feel it's a duty, so I'm going to have to do stuff. And then I imagine there's a lot of cutscenes besides.
Come. Our new discoveries are to be found this way.
I like that it's all women in this group. What the
The
heck is
people of
that?
Ronka are known to have venerated animals, but these features do not match those of any indigenous species. This is no common beast. Though that much is plain from its proportions.
Don't come to life.
Lifelike, is it not? One could almost imagine it breathed.
Shh, I don't want to fight it.
Why you... Ugh.
This owl, by contrast, seems no different from the others we've seen.
Don't touch it.
The sealed door lies ahead.
Totally gonna have to fight this thing, aren't I? There's an owl missing on the other side. That rock looks... Don't step on it. Oh, that seems like not something you want to stand on.
As you see, one statue is missing. I expect we are meant to replace it as before.
I don't know about this.
Too simple. There will be some additional defense mechanism.
I really think your shoulder's just gonna fall through the hole in the floor.
Just a moment. There are words carved into the stone.
What does it say?
He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber shall instead waken the beast and know his folly. Wait! Don't!
Of course.
What? But I only... What is happening?
Good thing you brought me along.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, it lives!
Why am I not surprised? Prepare yourselves.
Stola's just like, ah, again. Why we gotta do this shit all the time? Oh! Oh! Oh, we all poofed. Okay. Where are we going? I hope we haven't been poofed out of existence. Alright, I'm here. I don't have to fight it? Oh. Oh, why are they all on the other side? Oh, I stole a card. Do I have to play a game? Oh, do they literally become cards? The heck? What is going on here? Duty commenced. You trespass mortal upon sacred ground. In retribution, 4 souls have I bound. Yet the hero proven, learned, and wise, a comrade's soul shall be their prize. If you would see their set free, answer me these riddles 3. Only 3 riddles? Deft of paw with kin do I vie, though sought apart, betterment of the whole do our efforts descry. What am I? I'm bad at riddles. Solve the riddles of the... Okay, deft of paw with kin do I vie, is that live? Though sought apart, betterment of the whole do our efforts decry. Deft of paw. The only thing that has a paw, well, Opus, they kind of have paws. I'm gonna say Opa. Indeed, the Opo is keen and shrewd, the spirit of ingenuity by whose guidance the Ronkins did prosperity pursue. The riddles answered you did discern, and thus to you a soul returns. Umit. With fearsome fang, I travel with pack, together we find harmony, and thus for peace our land does not lack. What am I? Okay, with fearsome fang, I guess serpents also have fangs. I travel with pack, together. Perhaps a hint is carved on this stone. Don't touch it. Nope, don't touch it. It's a wolf. Indeed, 'twas the spirit of the wolf their doctrines praised, that they would know peace and harmony to the end of their days. The riddles answer you did discern, and thus to you a soul returns. Simon is released from her talisman. On my belly do I crawl, by my strength does prosperity reign within our hall. What am I? On my belly do I crawl? It must be a serpent. Don't touch things. Indeed, the dread serpent turned protector, lured to slumber ere it tear the world asunder. The riddles answer you did discern, and thus to you a soul returns. Almed is released from her talisman. What about your Shtola? Desire you that which I yet claim, then we shall play another game. A test of mind and memory, choose wisely, and you may yet go free. Twixt these talismans hide friend and foe, choose your companions well or sorrow no. Free your comrades from the talismans. I don't know what that is. Oh, did I actually get those? Is there... I thought those were the same. Good grief, what's different about them? What's different about them? What's different about them? I can't tell. I don't know what's different. Oh. I'm super confused. I mean, if I just touched the first two at the start, would that have been done? Yet there still remain. Okay, your comrades are assembled together at last, yet still there remains one trial you must pass. If you would glean the knowledge enshrined in this earth, I would first take the measure of your worth. You gain the effect of in event. One worthy of she who the Ronkins extolled must be strong of mind, body, and soul. That's me. Oh, do I have to fight you? Okay. Sounds like there's something behind me. The touch of shadow. Okay, that's fine. I probably could have just stayed in the middle. The Marrow of Flame. I was gonna say I trust your Shola to heal, but Shola's a black mage now. Summon! He's summoning. Okay. I'm not in the way of any. Oh, I'm sucked in here. Oh. Okay, I'm guessing another one of them is gonna get sucked in next time, and I'm gonna have to take the fourth one. Impressive. Sure was. Oh, don't want to stand in that. Wow, how did I get so many why are they all over there behind his butt?
Let us see how you handle this.
Come on, you Stola! Shouldn't make it. What a scrub. Stola, you're fired. Oh, my size hits them. Nice. Wait, what is this? Brilliant Conviction. Alright. The Touch of Shadow. Animate?
Gloves are off. Take this, and that, and this!
Oh wait, that's a bubble. That's a friendly bumble. Oh, there's... Oh. Oh, nice. They just LB'd. Oh, they missed. Missed one. That just died. Are they gone? Oh, they do just keep spawning. Meh. Meh.
Away with you!
Balm of... Nobody's in that. Oh, Umit was. Quickly, before they can overwhelm us. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about it. That's one long-lasting bubble. Why do my bubbles not last that long? Well fought, hero. The trial is complete. The way is open, and thus I concede defeat. Can I talk to them? Not wholly unexpected, but an exhausting ordeal nevertheless. That should be the last of the chamber's defenses. You say that. At last we can leave. Oh, what horrors await us on the other side of this. I'm glad that's over. Do I have any? Oh, there's a little bit of tea left. Oh, we've poofed back here. Now we gotta go put the thing on the thing.
'Twould seem the magics have returned us. How polite. Now, what have we learned?
Don't touch things.
Ah, we were bound to run into a living statue eventually. And now we can open the door.
So she learned nothing, but she does have a valid point. We're gonna have to do that if we wanted to get through. Oh, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Oh, okay. It's fine. It's gonna fall in a hole. It opened. Oh, I was like, it's the same room
He
again.
who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber.
Are we gonna find like Ardbert's resting place? Something like that? Well, this predates. This is much older than that, though. Who is that? Oh, it's Vera. Who is it?
A tomb, just as I thought. Befitting a hero.
Well, it's a big tomb. I think it's big.
She is Vis. Could it be the Archmage Tiuna?
Let's go pop her open the
A
box and find
legendary
out.
hero of Ronka, as you surmised. The tales tell of how she smote entire armies with a single incantation, so potent was her spellcraft. Though she ever fought in the name of peace.
I thought them no more than tales. To think she really existed.
Well, you don't know that. You're just speculating. It could be someone else.
I, for one, always believed.
I wonder. By the light of fallen stars, great power awakens.
Tiuna was not only a master of spellcraft. It is said she could see truths long lost and hear the voices of men's hearts.
Naught less than the echo.
I was gonna say, she had the echo?
In which case, none of this is mere coincidence.
I mean, is anything ever useful?
A shower of stars setting the sky aflame. And in both this world and the source, we find individuals within whom a mysterious power awakened at the sight. We can never unpick the why of it. Now, however, I believe we might.
Hi, Ida Saggy. Oh, I like Gistola's gloves.
Does the scene depicted here not resemble the one we saw when we first ventured into the Katana Ravel?
I don't remember.
Moreover, does it not recall that which Emmett Selk invited us to witness in Amarot?
Maybe.
The final days. If, as the Exarch's research suggests, soul and mind share a fragile yet profound bond, might it not be possible for an event to leave such a deep imprint upon the soul that it could be perceived eons later, given a suitable trigger?
Maybe.
The echo defies explanation by conventional etherological theory, or shall we say modern etherological theory. But if it is a power that once belonged to the ancients, to souls yet undivided... It would seem I have entered the realm of pure speculation, and I call myself a scholar.
Oh, speculator. Oh, I sense the presence of a powerful mark.
I shall refrain from making any further wild claims until such time as I have evidence.
I don't think I'm getting out of this cutscene anytime soon to do that, Frank.
Still, I cannot choose but be reminded of our experience in Amarot.
Then you must recall MXL's dying request. I will not soon forget it.
Remember us.
History is learned, not lived. We have always protected the tales of Ronka, just as we have protected this place. But we are mindful of what our mothers taught us. We see the past through our own eyes, and speak of it with our own words. Thus do we come to understand it in our own way. But this is not the same as remembering.
Your mothers were wise. Though we witnessed the final days, our impressions cannot fail to be colored by our own experiences and expectations. Those who lived through it would have perceived the event quite differently.
You like their accents in English? They don't have that in Japanese.
We must bear in mind that it is no simple matter to keep the truth alive, or it will die with Emmett Selk and his kin.
I think their accents are kind of weird. It doesn't sound natural to me.
But we have disturbed Tuna long enough. Fana will serve similarly well as a venue for our contemplations.
Why have we just decided it must be Tuna? Can't possibly be anybody else. Oh, I'm poofed back here. By your pensive expression, I take it the tomb has given you much to think about. That is well. In time, the knowledge you've gleaned will lead to an understanding and thus arm you for what is to come. That only took like 20 minutes to get through. Before you leave, however, I would speak again of the teachings of our forebears, of histories learned, not lived. The legend of Tiyuna... Oh, I should have done the S rank. The legend of Tiyuna and her exploits have been told countless times over for the centuries, yet is handed from one generation to the next, the story changes. With each telling of the tale, there are new flourishes, details changed or lost. We can never truly know how she lived, for we were not there to see it. But we are here now to bear witness to your life. We have seen the change you have wrought and the echoes that will endure long after you are gone. And though it will change in time, I swear to you, we shall do our best to preserve your story. I hope you'll forgive me if I don't make an oath of my own, but I think it goes without saying that we could never misspeak of your heroism. Perish the thought, so long as we are here, there are none among the V who will not know of all you have done for Novrant. We are not deserving of such reverence, but we are grateful all the same. You can be certain that we have our own tales to tell of the great guardians of Raktika and the ruins of Ranka. I pray you safe travels then. As ever, we shall await your return with open arms. Okay, thank goodness. Alright, let me see if I can... Let me see if I can snag a... Join... Where is he? Wow, that party filled real fast. I'm gonna assume it's down here where people are. Wait, is that a blue quest? Slither along. What is that? Can I see it? Oh, yep, people are fighting it. Don't be dead. Oh, it's very much not. Okay. How did they just spawn Ixtab again? I'm confuzzled. Oh, dead people. What happened to my Swiftcast? Raktika has instances now? Really? Why? Oh, did they give us instances again, or just for Raktika? I'm confuzzled. Just Raktika? Definitely need to run the fuck away. Beast Tribe quest. I suppose that makes sense. Oh, I just healed the wrong person. I see a K. Haven't paid much attention today. You've just been leveling and gathering nonstop. Well, I need to go back to Finau. Thanks for pooping. Alright, where is this quest? Right there. Well, oh yeah, I can't see it on this map. It just was hiding amongst the other ones. I have a teleport offer to Limsa. No thanks. An old friend, by all rights you should be departing for the Crystarium, but Y'shtola does not seem ready to return. Although we learned naught of the Ascians, the insight we gained into the Echo made our trip worthwhile. Excuse me. Oh, I'm really burpy tonight. I'm sorry. Before we return to the Crystarium, however, there's a small matter I would attend to in Slitherbow. Might I trouble you to come with me? I was just there! Thank you. After we should arrive, we should have a brief word with Runar. I was just there! I don't want this teleport. Y'shtola. Why couldn't you just follow me there and be like, hey, by the way, we're in Slitherbow. That's fine. If I'd known it was that short of a quest that was going to take me to Slitherbow, I might have clicked on that, but I didn't. They were already fighting it, so it's probably for the best that I did not. Ari, it's so good to see you. You've come at a most opportune time. I was preparing a pot of my famous stew. Come, I will ready a place for you. I'm sorry, Runar, but we haven't the... Please, I insist. It will only take a minute. Wow. I guess we're eating, Y'shtola. My apologies, Ari. It seems our return to the Crystarium will be delayed. But perhaps only for a bit, if you assist me with my work. I say work, but it's rather more of a chore. I must clean my chambers here in Slitherbow from top to bottom. If you'd be so kind as to go and fetch a broom from Aesgeir, we might finish before Runar is done cooking. Seriously, Y'shtola? Why? What? What is this? I am the warrior of darkness. I do not clean. I do not clean, Y'shtola. Y'shtola. This is not a quest that I want to do. Why? Why is this a thing? I once knew twins who had hair just like yours. I smell chores. A broom for Master Matoya. Well, the other Master Matoya does love their brooms. I can't imagine why she would have need of such thing, but here you are. It's an old but sturdy and sure to suffice. Why? Why? Y'shtola, why? Better be a damn good reason for this. Grumble, grumble, grumble. God, your room is huge. I trust as Giro is able to find a broom for us. Mm-hmm. It's a battered broom. Well worn. Good. This would prove difficult otherwise. Though I must say I think I did rather well for not having a broom thus far. What are you talking about? Yes, well, you weren't buried beneath a veritable avalanche of books when you entered, were you? Right. Anyways, it's time I finished cleaning that with the help of that broom. I don't like this. Did she magic the broom? This is gonna go up. I think Y'shtola's just laughing at me. Did you honestly think I'd do it the old-fashioned way? The broom is more than capable of sweeping by itself. Or rather, it will be. Ahem. Time to rise, to swish and sweep, a tidy chamber you must keep. To this task you shall be bound, until no dust is to be found. Did she just do like a gun finger at it? But like Why? In this one particular respect, I have no objections to following in Master Matoya's footsteps. Like, why does her room need to be cleaned right now? Like, what is so important about this? In future, I may need to remind me the pursuit of knowledge does not preclude other equally important duties, such as maintaining clean quarters for said pursuit. Is he eavesdropping? Ah, I will dearly miss this place, these people. Master Matoya, pardon the interruption, but the stew is ready. I kind of want some stew. Om nom nom. Wait, I don't have any stew yet. You look so sad. Is something troubling you? You've been rather quiet. No, everything is fine, I assure you. It's been a long day is all. I see. Yashola, thank goodness you're still here. Oh. Oh, it's all of them. Oh. Alphino? I thought you were following Ardbert. I was. I'm sad to say I lost track of him shortly after entering these woods. He seems determined to traverse every ilm of Novrant in his quest to spread the truth of the Warriors of Light and the Flood. And it seems news of your address at the Crystarium precedes him at every destination, making his task all the more simple. It remains to be seen to what ends he encourages the people to become warriors of light themselves. But there is no denying that his words have struck a chord with many. Well, we're all agreed that this is just another Assi employee, yes? They've come and are we speaking right in front of Runar? We're a little shouldn't we maybe retire somewhere a little bit more private? They've commandeered corpses before and to no good end. I see no reason to think this time is any different, especially when it's that of a fallen warrior of light. I doubt we'll learn more if we remain a step behind. His next destination is in all likelihood Slitherbow. Alice, are you certain you should be here? Runar saw Emixel bring Yshola back. I assume he's been informed, or at least the basics. Okay. If you're concerned about Halric and the others, you needn't be. Their treatment is going well, but progress is slow and exhausting for all of us. The best thing I can do now is let them rest. So I believe we're about to discuss how to arrange a meeting with our would-be Warrior of Light. Before visiting any towns or villages, Ardbert would hunt down and slay a nearby Sin-Eater to learn the locals' trust. Our best chance of getting ahead of him is to find one before he does. Thankfully, Thancred and Reed are returned from the empty and have taken up the search. Reen believeth one may lurk beneath the boughs of a woven oath. That is where we will start our search. Oh my goodness. Master Matoya! You didn't have your stew. A warm bowl of stew will be awaiting your return. Jill's never coming back. I look forward to it. Alright. Where am I going? Too many markers on this map. How do you clear markers? What is this quest? Oh, is that? Oh, the Great Serpent of Ronka. That's to get like the little minion thing, maybe? Or the mount? Is it a mount? They made it a mount, didn't they? Weirdness. It's already dead. We're too late.
If you were hoping to vent your frustrations on our Issa friend here, I can only apologize.
Wait, did you kill it, Thancred?
Few as they are now, it took us no time at all to track it down.
That suits our purpose perfectly. Now we need only wait for Ardbert to arrive.
Weren't you two meant to be attending to the empty?
We were indeed, and we've made a certain amount of progress. So we thought we might see how the rest of the world was getting on. From what we can gather, the answer is strangely.
Right now, we think we can do more good here.
It is heartening to have all present.
Indeed. We will be glad of the additional hands should matters escalate.
Our quarry has come.
Ardbert. Poof.
Huh. It seems I've lost this particular race. Although I suppose it's only fair. When we first met, it was I who outpaced you. Ravana, was it?
Oh yeah. Wait, but I still fought Ravana.
But where are my manners? I wouldn't be here
Oh wait,
were
it's
it
not.
not for you, and I have yet to say a word of thanks.
It's not really Ardbert. Extend a friendly fist. Ask whether he wishes Cedo were here. Cedo's the
Poor
Amara.
fellow. He will be sorely missed.
Oh right, Cedo's not dead. I thought you were supposed to be good at this.
Very well. Let us forego this pretense.
I like that we have Ardbert in quotes now.
After all, it was never you that I needed to deceive.
Is also
Yes,
surprised.
it is I, Elizabeth. Through your time in Emet-Selk's imitation of our home, I dare say you have gained a better understanding of my role since last we met. Not that it matters.
We understand your role, emissary, but not your goal. What is it that you seek to achieve?
I mean, he's probably not going to just tell us Alphino, but I suppose it doesn't hurt to try to ask.
I seek to enact the will of the Convocation, of course. If it helps you to think of me as but another Ascian, no different in nature or purpose from the rest, you are welcome to do so.
Once, I would have said your goal was destruction alone. Now I understand that you fight for something you love, just as we do. Yet though we seem doomed to clash, I bid you consider Emet-Selk's final words. Remember that we once lived, he said. Had he not seen some glimmer of hope in our kind, I do not believe he would have spoken thus.
None better understood your plight than he. His words must surely be worthy of your consideration.
Seems unlikely.
Emet-Selk. How very unlike you to err so gravely. That one should stray at the end of so onerous a path is understandable. But I had thought you above such weakness. Mayhap you thought the same. Would that I had been present to offer correction. But I shall do so now, as is my duty, and return all to its proper course. As for you, look at yourselves. Look at your history. Look back 100 short years to how your greatest warriors were undone. And now, at but a word from me, you raise your hands in answer like the puppets you are.
Wait, what?
Naught has changed. You fail, and you fail, and you learn nothing. Allow that which is most important to slip through your fumbling fingers like so many grains of sand, again and again and again, and you would remember us. You do forget yourselves. There is no common ground to be found between you and I. Nor do I require any.
Oh, Elizabeth, I'm gonna so kill you.
I
Someday.
have my duty.
Someday. Somehow. He's not waiting. Poof. Poof.
Well, we have confirmed the identity of our foe at least. And 'tis safe to say his objective is the rejoining.
Who's sending me tells?
But we still have no idea how playing the part of a warrior of light will further his cause, nor why he would spur others to do the same.
She's always like knocking her face.
Another visit to the Tempest may shed some light upon these mysteries.
Oh, I'm down to go to the Tempest. It's down there.
Whether we are to exchange words or blows with Elidibus at our next meeting, the fact remains, we know too little. Ere our paths cross again, I would learn more of the world that once was, and of Elidibus himself. In this, we would be best served going directly to his home, much as Emmett Selk came to ours.
But like, it's not his real home.
Though I see the wisdom in thy suggestion, the Amarot we visited is but a phantom born of
Oh,
Emmett
see,
Selk's
that's what I
memory.
said.
I fear it will teach us little that we do not already know.
I quite agree. Yet the ruins of the actual city remain unexplored.
Quest or dungeon
Given
time.
the vastness of the Tempest, I should not be surprised were there more such structures like to those in which the Ondo reside.
If there's aught to be learned, I want to know, for want of a better option, as long as you don't make me do any more chores. Yeah.
Keep that up and I'll send you to bed without supper.
Oh, don't start with me, Y'shtola. You know who I am.
Assuming we are all in agreement, then I suggest we first pay a visit to the Ondo. If anyone can tell us where more ruins are to be found, it is them.
Oh my god. First it's the burping, now it's the yawning. I'm sorry. Stretch. Alright. Complete. What do these people have to say? Disdain and obfuscation. What is thy true design, emissary? The anchor told me what La Habrea did to him. I can't imagine how he's feeling right now. I hate to leave him like that. Gods, they can't even let a man rest in peace. Am I the only one who sees the irony in Aardvark calling us puppets? That's all I'll say. Would that I found the words to deny Elidibus. We are so much more than he believes us to be, and yet... Can you not tell, Clay? Deep denies Y'shtola would have you depart for the Tempest without delay. We're going to the Tempest. Alphino has the right of it. Let us pay a visit to the Ondo. We should speak with Tosh Ath first. As chieftain, he's doubtless privy to a great many secrets. Oh, were you doing... Winter, did you join, Clay? Were you guys doing stuff together? Did you guys clear, Ruby Weapon? Lots of new mechanics in that fight? You joined his P1 cleanup party? Nah. Did you clean up P1? You got to P2. But P2, you should be able... Somebody was like, as soon as you get to P2, it's like you've cleared. Not quite. Not quite. But you can progress through it pretty quickly. Oh, let's talk to everybody again. Would be worthy of Savage title if boss had more HP and there were no checkpoints. 2 black mages. I was so thankful for that checkpoint. Oh my god, I'm not a fan of phase 1. I like phase 2. This place feels much less ominous than the first time we were here. Then again, we did have the shadow of your impending death hanging over us. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I thought I was gonna die. Don't be shy now. Perhaps we might look in on Pash Un while we're in the area. You put P1 cleanup, but you have no idea how the fight worked. Clay. You went in the other day though, didn't you? You'd done some of P1. Mayhaps we shall find the secrets we seek in these depths, should their keepers consent to aid us. The last time we were here, the Ondo sent us to slay a massive creature. 'Twas as large as a leviathan, twice as angry, and... Yes, of course I jest. It was only half as large. Wait, what did I slay? I'm glad to have the opportunity to visit the Tempest again. It's so lovely here, like a different world entirely. Sure is. I have sent for no finless ones. Perhaps you instead come seeking something of us? Ruins which your kind have yet to explore, I see. I know of one such place. Alas, under these circumstances, I'm afraid we can spare none to guide you there. And what circumstances are these? Rather than hunt for their own meals, the Benthos have pillaged our stores of Mniri liver. They must be replenished with haste. The Benthos, a particularly violent tribe of Ondo, if I recall. A band of bottom feeders. We all lost much in the flood, but while others work to rebuild, they resort to thievery and murder. Revenge, they call it, when they prey upon your kind. But do not be fooled. They care not whom they harm. Would that we had the warriors to challenge them. This is not the first time they have stolen from us, but there is no resource more precious than liver. All must dedicate themselves to the hunt. Unless, of course, we were to reclaim the livers for you? It seems a fitting payment for vital information, does it not? Moreover, one could argue that by employing Bismarck to reach these depths, thereby driving back the waters, we are in part responsible for the deeds of those driven to desperate ends by the changing climes. One good turn and all. We certainly can't leave them like this. Could we not simply hunt Murni ourselves? We certainly can't leave them like that. I actually got distracted. I'm totally not sure what's going on right now. I thought you might say this. You've never been one to miss an opportunity to help. We're hunting liver for them that was stolen by other people, or they are keeping it from them, or somehow. Reclaiming the store. Okay, we're reclaiming the stores, so it was taken from them. Or they just lost access to the place where they were storing it. We would be grateful beyond words if you did. The Benthos have surely taken the livers back to the Flounders floor. Okay, they definitely took it. But be warned, there will be no shortage of guards waiting to spear intruders. These chores are upsetting, like we're trying to uncover a sinister plan here. No one cares about livers. Yeah, this just seems odd. Then we will have care not to draw their attention, shall we? Don't you know who I am? I mean, I don't mind any excuse to bash some heads in, though. Where are we going? I was just like, oh, can I teleport? No, there is another aetheryte, but it's not at all in the direction I'm going. The white mage said, hey, I got a staff. I can bash people about with it. Have you seen it? I can knock some skulls together with that thing. Silly winter. Oh, that's just a fate. I was like, what's that thing? Nothing too exciting. Oh, I found Alphino. Alphino, what are you doing here? Nervous? Me? Not at all. It's a bit dark though, isn't it? Definitely not haunted though. Certainly not. Do you think they're scared that the water might suddenly return and we all drown terribly? Except for me, you know, I can breathe underwater. Yeah, we've seen how much damage melee white mage does. Wait, I'll get my fishing rod out. We can race to killer mobs. Get out of here, CJ. They're not much of a threat one-on-one, but Tolsh'ath was right about their numbers. If we fight them all, we'll be here for a fortnight. I like that she doesn't, she's like, you definitely can do it, but it'll just take a while. If I were a bandit leader, I'd surely keep my spoils deep within my stronghold. Yes, Shola, I'm sure you've had lots of experience. Wait, where am I going? Oh, tricky. Oh, I think I was supposed to go around the other way. Oh, Thancred already found it. Man. These aren't the livers, but they're certainly stolen from somewhere, unless wheat has started growing on the seafloor since last I checked. They could have traded for it. Man, Thancred, got no faith in these people. Thrusting your hand into each sack in turn, you find that they are filled with wheat down to the bottom. You also find that raw wheat is unpleasantly pointy. I already knew that. What's Ariange doing over here? I like that nobody's attacking us. We're just like wandering around, like poking through their stores. Reen scaled the wall with remarkable swiftness. Thancred taught her well. Bedraggled box. Full of livers? These boxes are filled with assorted vegetables. A liver is not a vegetable. Thanks. That's Thancred. A clammy cask. On cursory sniff, you detect a faint aroma of fresh oranges. A far cry from the rather memorable scent of Murniri liver. Skipping cutscenes, you're very confused by this quest. Oh, there's a room here? There is a room here. Oh, Reen found the shoe bill. I haven't forgotten why we're here, I swear, only this bird hasn't taken its eyes on me since I found it. I think it might be lonely. No. The shoe bill is staring at Reen. Just staring. Sounds about right. I bet you it's in the other room. That's the wall that Ariange was at. I was like, what wall did she scale? The one that I climbed up here? But I'm pretty sure you could walk around. Bulbous bags. Surely this is the liver. From the squelching noise they make when prodded and the vile stench, you conclude that these bags are bursting with livers. Brilliant. Let me just put them in my pocket and we'll be out of here. Are those them? Mm-hmm. Perhaps you've deduced this already, but there seems the Benthos have been raiding Clusian storehouses as well as those of the Ondo. Oranges, pumpkins, wheat. Well, I don't remember the pumpkins. Oh, vegetable. But we can discuss this after we see the liver safely back to Tolsh'ath. It wouldn't do to keep him in suspense. And he leaves. I'm literally going to put these all in my pocket. Thanks, Thancred. Yep. I put 3 large sacks of smelly liver in my pocket. And I didn't have to fight a single one. This doesn't make any sense. Like, I just wandered in here. Nobody gave me a second glance. I rifled through all their stores until I found the one I wanted. I put big smelly sacks in my pockets and then just flew the heck out of there. Are you calling me a bulbous warrior of darkness? Why? No one likes big smelly sacks. Am I complaining that I don't have to fight anybody? No, but like, logic. Where's the logic, CJ? It doesn't make any sense. What sort of smeller is it? They said it was unmistakable, and vile. So, yeah. Twitch, stop it. Are you late, CJ? What is Twitch doing? What is Twitch doing wrong? What's going on here? Keeps trying to buffer. Ah. I can talk to people again. Clay would be proud. Did you happen to see the bird while you were in the cave? Reem insists that there was one, but how? I did see it. To venture ashore and steal from the Clusians entaileth unconscionable risk, yet there's no denying the truth of our eyes. Your connection really doesn't like the 60 FPS bandwidths. Can't you turn it down though yourself? Do I not have transcoding? I know it sounds strange, but there really was a bird in those caves. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. So the Benthos have been stealing supplies from the Clusians. I have a feeling there is more to this. I'm glad you had better luck than I did. I spent the whole time fighting one Benthos after another. Oh, so Alice did the fighting. For me, it's 720 or 480. Oh. 480 is pretty blurry. I see. I see. Why is Google sending me... Oh. Terms of services. Alright, I need to take a quick 3-minute break, and then I'll be back to do some more lovely MSQ. You need to suck it up and deal with Comcast. So you're not telling me I need to fix my stream. Good. It's a you problem. Be right back, guys. There was 2 up for sale, so I needed 4 total, but it took me so long. Okay, there's my second one. It took me so long to get the 2. Literally, I thought, for some reason, I thought that the Grand Company turn-ins changed at 4 o'clock. I was somehow very wrong on that. I swear they used to at some point. So I'm not really sure what I was thinking, because at 5 or so, it looked like they'd switched 3 hours before, so that would have made it them switch at 2, which doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Anyways, I was confused. So I thought I only had like 30 minutes to fish them up, and I only got 1 in those 30 minutes. And when there was like less than 5 minutes left, I was like, clearly I'm just not gonna get this, so I gave up. And then when I realized that I did actually have more time because I was already doing today's, and they had already gone over. Okay, 3. We're getting there. This is not going to be too bad, hopefully. Then I went back, and like my very first one, I got the second one, and then because there was 2 up for sale, I was like, I'm done. That's it. I'm gonna go buy the 2 that are for sale, because I spent most of my time not catching anything, and I assume it's because my gear was severely underleveled, or maybe, I don't know, maybe spearfishing is just bad, because legit that was the first time I've ever spearfished in my life. I really gotta get back to doing big fishing. I was trying to finish everything in ARR before I moved on, but I'm to the point, I think there's like 1 or 2 fish left in ARR that I need, but it's just that they're so rare. Whereas when there was a lot of stuff that I needed, I just like had a couple things that I worked on, and I would just go to whatever was up, and then if nothing that I was currently working on was up, I would go find something else. And so it was just like I was always able to go be somewhere for the most part. Ooh, that's number 4, right? Pretty sure that's number 4. Amber monkfish. Yeah, we got 2 HQs and 2 NQs. I'm pretty sure I can trade in a mix. Otherwise, we'll just lower the quality of the HQ ones. That's not a big deal. I don't need XP from this. I just need to be done. That is not an amber monkfish. I do find fishing pretty relaxing. I just know that it's not super exciting on stream. I like to watch Netflix or whatever. Something else. Let something else entertain me while I do my fishing, but I find it kind of relaxing otherwise. I wouldn't want to just sit here for hours on end and just stare at myself fishing, but it is great background stuff for when you're doing other things. Number 5, we just need one more. Like today I was doing a bunch of crafting. And I did some mining while I was watching some Netflix. I feel like I should do more of those backgroundy things while I watch Netflix and stuff during the day. Be more productive. Oh. I had like almost perfect timing there. It's glorious. All right. Here, have your sacks of liver. I'm relieved to see you unspeared. Didn't even fight anybody. Not a single person. I wish I was unsmelling of liver. I'm gonna be getting that smell out of my sacks for days, weeks. Our precious livers, I knew you would not fail. We also found all manner of foodstuffs from Clusia and Founder's Floor. Tell me, Tolsh Ath, does that seem odd to you? It's brazen, to be sure. Thanks, Winter. I'm reminded of rumors I heard recently concerning a rash of thefts from Clusian warehouses. The perpetrators enter in the dead of night and are gone before anyone has realized what happened. The Omoran army has been investigating, but thus far to no avail. Perhaps the reason they have struggled is that their quarry is of the sea. You're so happy to watch tonight, not feeling horribly tired like yesterday. Yay! Were you feeling horribly tired because of Tuesday? Although you got to play at better hours than I did. But I was... I feel like I didn't sleep very well this week. Until last night. I had a good sleep last night. But I also think I was not sleeping well because I was just stressing out about the house that I wanted and wasn't sure if I should go for it or that I would get it. And then yesterday I committed to it and like I slept so much better last night. You had a longer day than normal for training, so just frazzled. Fair enough. I slept like crap Monday night into Tuesday. And then partly because I had to go to bed super early and partly like I just like couldn't stop thinking and stressing about my house. For anyone who missed it, I put a deposit down yesterday on the new build that I've been sharing. If anybody wants to see pictures of the model home, that is of the layout that I'm going to be getting, but not the same exact design. You want to see? Oh, did you not see it yet, Winter? Did you not? There it is. I'm super excited. The pictures are kind of in a mishmash order. I'm sorry about that. But it's so pretty. It's not going to be the same like exact design choices but the layout is going to be the same. And it's going to be brand new. Brand new. And there's going to be a spare room so you guys can come and visit me. That would be weird. Probably. Yeah. It's huge too. Oh my god, it's so big. It's so big. Winter, you totally can come visit. I just feel weird putting out an open invitation, because I don't know if there's any creepers watching. Oh, Grats Clay, who would be weird. But Winter, you are absolutely welcome to come. No, the spare room is not Arthas's. Oh, it would be a decent fight if no checkpoints. Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. I knew you wouldn't like the checkpoint. Well, I guess you don't. Do you? Is that a fair statement that you don't like the checkpoint? Or yeah, I enjoyed the checkpoint personally. Yeah, farm would be okay, except I'm thankful for it when people do just like derp in the second phase, and you're like, well, thank God we don't have to do the first phase again. uh, but yeah, it probably because it did feel kind of easy because of that checkpoint. It would have definitely been a much more challenging fight with it. Learning the second half if you had to execute the first half. It's yeah, the checkpoint makes prog too easy. It's fitting for an X trial. But the mechanics are very interesting. I mean, which mechanics did you find very interesting? Because I feel like the second phase is more or less stuff that we've seen, because it was very turn 9-esque. But the first half definitely has some interesting stuff. Yeah. All of P1. It helps keep parties together. Yeah. Yeah, people would like rage quit if you like failed in P2 a lot, probably. The true question then is what do we mean to do about it? Much as I would like to proceed to the ruins without further delay, we cannot allow the Benthos to carry on as they are. Seriously, this is not my problem right now. If I may, I believe that the ruins are in fact the key to the Benthos' plans. Oh, also CJ, no, the spare room is not for Arthas. Arthas is going... I mean, the whole place is Arthas's, and his litter is going to be in the furnace room. And I'm gonna feed him in the kitchen. Is my plan for him. So he'll have a little spot at the end of the island, and that'll be, or maybe at the end of the counter, just by the living room. That'll be Arthas's little food spot. I don't know what he's gonna do with all that space. I don't know how he's gonna deal with stairs. Because Arthas isn't a big jumper. I mean, I'm sure he's fully capable of going up and down stairs, but like he's never in a very long time dealt with stairs, so I'm curious to see what he makes of stairs. Second phase was just press buttons. Yeah, second phase is a lot more on healers. Healers need to not just press buttons, but DPS, like, yeah. I can imagine. Is that so? These ruins, which lie deep within the illuminated land, are a recent discovery. We have seen signs that the Bentos are preparing to claim them with all haste. I could not fathom why, but in light of the knowledge that they have been stockpiling resources... Yeah, I don't understand where you're going with that one. It is clear that their queen will soon give birth... Oh, okay. Oh my god, excuse me, I'm sorry. They require space to raise their young, and food for both queen and hatchlings to thrive. Well, we can hardly fault them for that. Under normal circumstances, perhaps, but conditions in the Tempest are far from suitable for spawning, its resources barely able to sustain our current population. There's only one reason they would disregard this. They seek to build an army, and it will take revenge, and with it take revenge upon the Finless. It is not a surprise. They came to us not long ago seeking allies for the cause. We rebuffed them, of course. The suffering of others will not serve as balm to their own. Their queen, however, desires only bloodshed, and she will gladly send her children to die in our stead. If they are planning to wage war, that changes matters considerably. Indeed. I doubt this can be resolved without violence, but perhaps with a show of force we can convince them to see reason before the die is cast. I would rather not risk your people in the attempt. If we travel to the illuminated land, is there a way we might identify the ruins ourselves? Yes. Once you reach its depths, go deeper still, you will see a monstrous structure there upon the seafloor. Okay. That you have come to us now is the will of the Ancient Ones. They have guided you here that you may drive out the usurpers, those who seek to use their magnificent creations with vile purpose. I have no doubt that they will show you the way forward. I'm afraid that the dead do not speak quite so clearly. Nevertheless, we shall try not to disappoint. If what we seek lieth deeper still beyond Amarat, I would call upon the assistance of another. Who? Who are you calling upon? Gotta talk to everybody again. I would not care for what happened to Limsa to be repeated a world away. The Benthos know not what they do. Is it wrong of me to be a bit excited? I know circumstances are grave, but imagine what those ruins might hold. Okay, yeah, that's fair. You can be excited. You need not believe it in the will of the ancients to receive their guidance. Like the tide and the current, it is always there. Why do these problems always turn out to be so much more complex than they seem? Couldn't we have a simple, straightforward adventure for once? The good guy's good, the bad guy's bad, no drama or intrigue, and it all ends with tea and tarts? The will of the ancients, if only it were so simple. It doesn't feel all that honorable or heroic to strike first, but if it leads to less bloodshed in the end... A whale's tale. Urianger has a mind to call on an old friend. Though our course hath been decided, to pursue it we must needs beseech the aid of a friend. Who? Who? Oh, Bismarck. I speak of Bismarck. Pray, follow me to Sullen, that we might seek an audience with him once more. Where's Sullen? Is he back in his spot in Lakeland, or is he somewhere else? Yeah, he's back in his... yeah, that's the spot in Lakeland. Alright, unfortunately there's no easy way to teleport there. He's malms away. Where are you? Isn't this his spot? Why are we meeting here? Oh, it shows you how many yalms up and down you are, not how many yalms away you are. That's amusing. Oh, Bismarck. What am I gonna do with you? Yeah, I guess that'd be weird if he just like up and left and like wasn't there, because this whole island like wouldn't exist. I'm so nervous that Nick's gonna like randomly pop in. I'm just gonna be like, no, Nick, no, get out of here. Spoilers. I hope he can read my title and know to like stay away. Although I feel like he says hi and does not really pay attention to what's going on stream. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. Yawny yawn. Hey, where's everybody else? Hello, Urianger. Oh, there they all are. Boof. Bismarck in the background. From here we press onward to the Isle of Ken. The Isle of Ken? Really? I myself shall proceed on foot. To the island? You perfected your technique. Can he walk on water? Just so, the water will be as glass beneath my feet, and provideth purchase fragile yet true. Watch closely. I hope he just falls in. I hope he falls in. Oh, I certainly shall. Come on. Come on. Forgive me, but would it not be easier to perfect your swimming technique? Is he gonna drown? Aye, 'twould be a pity if you drowned, truly. Oh, hush. I'm sure it'll be brilliant. I want him to just, like, sink to the bottom. Although I will be quite impressed if he can walk on water. Alright. Oh. He's done it! And then plop. Incredible! Yeah, I want to walk a little faster. It's going to take you forever to get there. What is the point of this? Uh-oh. Did he lose his focus? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, yes! Urianger! For the love! Can he not swim? Can he really not swim? That's so dumb. Urianger, you dumb. My apologies. The technique requireth the purest of focus, and mine 'twas lacking. To perfect this magic, I went so far as to deal with the Fwath, and and with their aid, mine efforts finally met with success, albeit on a single occasion. Urianger, no, we saw that the first time we dealt with the Tempest. Wait, what? What are you trying to say, CJ? I know not why I can't repeat. I mean, you were walking on water. You just lost your focus. I thought I saw you waver a bit towards the end. Perhaps you're simply tired. He made a point back then that he couldn't swim. Oh, okay. Why didn't he just take a goddamn boat? Aren't we all taking a boat? He just wanted to walk there? Thancred? It's nothing to worry about, only a dizzy spell. Though it may not be wise to go for another swim just now. Were we planning on swimming? A boat? Guys, boats are a thing. Boats? Thankfully, we have an alternative. A wonderful little adventure. I'm certain you'll agree. A boat, right, Yashola? A boat? It's called a boat, right? Yeah. That thing. A boat. Why is Yashola the only one who's not dumb? Why are they all so dumb? Oh, man. Cat Girl's clever. Yeah. Oh, here. Poof, we're here. Oh no, I should talk to everybody else. I will petition Bismarck's aid on our behalf. Let us pray my diplomacy proveth more effective than mine experimental magic. Oh, let's get out of here. No, we woke Bismarck. You speak with the voice of a king, little neighbors. I will not deny you. 2 peacocks of men and 3 teenagers. And you ask, why is Schultz the only smart one? I mean, it's a boat. It's not rocket science. It's not like boats are uncommon. As before, if you seek what sleeps beneath the sea, I will be your guide. Thy kindness, is it in brackets because they're speaking another language or something? Because usually they do that differently. Thy kindness is as boundless as the depths, serene one. Before we depart, however, I would ask a favor. After our last flight, I found many creatures clinging to me. I am itchy. Remove them, and I will take you below. We're gonna go scratch his belly. With all haste it shall be done. So, did he agree? Aye, though I grieve to a favor in kind, to scratch his belly. Regrettably, 'tis not one I possess the power to grant. Bismarck hath asked us to cleanse his underbelly of barnacles. Yeah, I'm on it. Don't worry. Alas, one must needs dive beneath the surface to do so. Even if I could master the power to walk upon it, it would avail me not. You just need to master the art to walk through it. Oh, for heaven's sake, is that all? Ari and I are more than capable of that. Why am I so surprised? With the Kojin's blessing, really, did I forget that I can breathe underwater? Alice, please, I do this all the time. With the Kojin's blessing, we'll have it done with it in moments, and better than standing here and listening to this nonsense. I'll take the right, you take the left. Now go. How dare you, Alice, ordering me about? I am in your debt. Urianger, please learn to swim. Please, a little bit. Just a little bit. Let me go dive in the water. Wait, what? Why can't I jump off the side? Where are those barnacles? Tenacious barnacle. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Scratch in your belly. After a good deal of prying from various angles, you dislodge the barnacle. After a good deal of tickling his belly... Scratch, scratch, scratch. Tickle, tickle, tickle. I did it. I did it. Alright, let me talk to people. Please be laughing at Oriange. Apologies for sitting this one out, but it did seem more appropriate for those of you with the Kojin's blessing to handle it. Would you please keep an eye on Thancred and Oriange? I'm still not convinced they're alright. I take it you've finished. The power to breathe underwater seems most convenient. Mayhaps the Kojin might be persuaded to grant it to me once when we return to the source. I can swim after all. You sure can. Well, that was disgusting. I pray will not be required to attend to any other matters of personal hygiene. Oh, well, I'll say. Thine efforts are most sincerely appreciated. I will inform Bismarck that we may depart without further delay. I mean, why does he have to inform Bismarck? Shouldn't he know that we scratched his belly? Much, much better. Thank you, little neighbors. I remember a long time ago another did this favor for me. After the flood, when I chose this spot for my slumber, he came and made a home on my back. Ken was his name. Oh, literally it is the Isle of Ken, because there's a dude named Ken. When I grew itchy, I stirred, but he was not afraid. No, he asked me what was wrong. I told him of the creatures clinging to my belly, and he dove into the water. He helped me. He was my friend. He told me he wished to live in peace, away from his people and their wars. This I understood. I treasured our time together, brief though it was, brief though it always is. But I remember him, and how he laughed when we flew. I remember when he slept. I too slept that day, and many days since. I mean, that's when he died, right? But the light fades and the darkness returns. Ken sleeps, but in memory he laughs, and together we fly. And I am here. I am awake. It feels good to speak and be heard again. A shame others cannot understand me. If thou art willing to learn, I would gladly teach thee the language of man. Ooh. Thank you, little friend, but it is time I grant you your request. But first I will take flight to cleanse my body and prepare. The dive will be swift, and I would not have you struck by errant debris. We need a bubble. Asylum? So this island was named for a man. How easily the past is forgotten. He passed not even 100 years ago, yet the truth has slipped from history, like so many grains of sand. Or else, he just wasn't that important. He was just a man who lived on Bismarck's back. Might I have some explanation of what he just said, or shall we all stand about making vague and mysterious allusions? Well, he maketh ready to deliver us to our destination. Bismarck bade us wait for him on the shore of Calusia. That's all? I feel like there was more to it. Indeed there was, but it hath no bearing on the task at hand. I should be glad to share the rest with you anon. Fine, later then. If Bismarck requires time to prepare, might I suggest a short respite? For Oriange and Thancred in particular. I require no such thing. I'm the picture of perfect health. Mine was but a momentary lapse in concentration. Worry not on my account. Oh my god. Just go have a rest. You mustn't push yourself so. Please, rest, for me. You tell him, Reen. How can you resist that face? Actually, pretty easily. Oh, alright, if you insist. You too, Ari. You've been running yourself right. Hey, I don't sleep. Yes, ma'am, but I feel fine. I'm gonna protest. But I feel fine. Just go quietly, Ari. Trust me. Oh, thank God. In that case, I'll leave the old men in your care. The rest of us will meet you at the split Halanon. Wait, are they all in my... Are we all gonna go to sleep together? Is this what's going to happen? Wait, they are leaving the three... Are we just gonna sleep here? Word of advice, never let it show. When she realizes she struck a nerve, she remembers. By the gods, she remembers. In any case, if we must be made to rest, I know a place in Solon that's better for it than most. Come with me. Apparently, we're going to have a little slumber party. Oh, come on. Please don't make it just magically be morning. Oh, god damn it. Game, why? May as well have a seat. Wouldn't want our elderly knees to give out. Oh, is this us resting? This is cool. I'll hang out with these dudes. To hear her speak, you'd think I'm on my deathbed. By the 12th, I wish that girl wouldn't worry so much. Thy countenance belies thy words, Master Thancred. Oh, he looks like he's on his deathbed? I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Let the record show that I am here under protest. Though I can't say I mind the view. Wait, is Bismarck gone? Oh no, Bismarck's over there. And if the abundance of anglers is any indication, even an amateur might land an impressive catch. Shall we try our hands at it? I am hardly an amateur, Thancred. Help! Someone! Quickly! I thought we were supposed to be resting. I gotta help this dude. Wait. Do I recognize him? It's Nightshade! We was attacked on the road from the Crystarium. Barely escaped with me life. I suppose we might have predicted this. You're supposed to let the old men rest, not where I'm at. Hey, this wasn't my idea. You mean you'll help? For free? Thank you. If I recall correctly, Nightshade is a local band of outlaws? I doubt they'll trouble us overmuch. No more than they already have by interrupting our relaxation at any rate. I know we are supposed to be resting, but none of us want to rest, so you know. It's just seems typical. How far do I have to go? Good grief. Oh, not that far. Believe me, I wanted to be resting with Thancred and Urianger. It would have been a good time. Urianger, what say you? All save our miscreant appear unharmed. Composed Fisher. Can you believe this? I don't even have anything worth stealing. Never fear, Nightshade ain't no match for the guard. Thaler. Oh, I remember this dude. Fortunately, this one wasn't clever enough to bring support. These two have matters well in hand by the looks of it. I'll not forget this kindness. May we meet again. So, we didn't have to do anything? We could have been resting? Hello? Is that you, milady? Don't tell me we just deprived that poor fellow of the honor of being rescued by the Warrior of Darkness. We had no idea you were in the area. Fancy us meeting again so soon, eh? Why, I believe I even recognize your companion. Ah, yes, from the infirmary. You had a message for the Crystal Exarch, did you not? It's good to see you back on your feet, and on patrol no less. Oh, it's nothing as official as all that. Strictly speaking, we're off duty, but as we had a free moment, we thought we'd give a few of the less traveled roads a look. The guard doesn't have enough hands to patrol them regularly, you see. That's admirable. There are few so devoted to their duty, in Lakeland or beyond. We've been talking about it for a while, and neither of us is satisfied with just seeing out our service. It feels like we could be doing more, like we should be doing more, like becoming warriors of light. It's all about having the will to help your fellow man and the resolve to see it through. I remember you, the excitable one. Very good, Mr. Sorry, milady. Got a bit overexcited the other day. Couldn't get me words out. The name's Vonard, milady. I'm with the guard, but I don't just want to protect Lakeland. I want to protect the lot, just like the Warriors of Light. You know, that was an Ascian. Sadly, our duties prevent us from venturing too far from our own little corner of Novrat. But what we'd really like to do is travel, to better ourselves, and go where the need is greatest. But everyone has to start somewhere, don't they? For now, if we can stop Nightshade from robbing the odd fisherman, then that's what we'll do. Well, well, future heroes of the first, do you think? They want not for spirit, but 'tis but a pity they draw inspiration from so clouded a wellspring. Yet it availeth not to fret in idleness. We must needs press on if we're to bring Elidibus's schemes to light. Sorry, I'm kind of sniffly. I gotta pick something. Let's just go with crit. Can't go wrong with crit. It pains me to think that men with such pure intent are being made to serve Ascian ends, however directly. But they're right. The people need heroes. Words beneath the surface, guys. I don't know why I can't talk right now. Thus reminded of the urgency of your investigation, Urianger would press on. Though our respite was cut short, I dare say we are all eager to avail ourselves of such knowledge as the ruins may hold. Aye, and I doubt further contemplation of Elidibus's machinations will be conducive to relaxation. We may as well make for the split hull now. Yeah, we did a good job resting. I was promised a slumber party. Wait, where are we going? Wait. Oh. Collusia. Okay. That makes sense. Why do I always get off my mount? Always do it. Every single time. You'd think I'd learn by now. I have not learned by now. It's a bad habit from many expansions ago. Like, when did they change that? Like, Heaven's Word? And I just can't remember. Because you used to always get kicked off your mount when you teleported, but they changed it a long, long time ago, and I still, like, just can't. There's so many people here. No, not all of them are people I need to talk to. Yashola, perhaps we ought to have clarified what Bismarck meant by a short while. To his mind, our whole lives might be as a blink of an eye. What's keeping Bismarck? Surely it doesn't take this long to shake off a few loose stones. So how much of a respite did you actually enjoy? Half a moment? Yeah, about that. We rested, didn't we? Sure did. Sure did. Wait, did I speak to Alice? Yeah. Reen, she's gonna yell at us. You arrived rather early. Are you certain you did as you were told? Yep, sure. Totally rested. All are present. Now we need but await Bismarck's coming. I hear him. 'Tis time. Pray, make ready. Wait. What do we need Bismarck for again? We went to the Tempest. To go deeper? Okay. Alright, I just unlocked the dungeon, but it's just about the end of my stream. Much deeper. Alright. So I'm actually not gonna do it just yet. But I want to take my time. Yeah. Let me go to... Oh my god. Stupid Tragopan. Stupid other Tragopan. God, my size is so huge. Why is it so big? Alright. Cause I actually... Is it the quest by, it must be. By Slitherbow. Tonight's just been one innuendo after another. I know. It's been a good night. This has been a fun stream. I appreciate you guys all being here and chatty. Makes it so much more fun. Because I don't think... There's no more blue ones in here. And there's no more blue ones in here. So I gotta go do this blue one. I'm working on unlocking the Beast Tribe quest. So I'll do this for a little bit longer. And then tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, I will be back and I will do the start with the dungeon. I'm going to do it with trusts for the first time. Possibly the only time. No, I definitely need to do some. Oh, I need to be doing expert roulettes. Crap. Oh, that doesn't reset though till like Tuesday, right? So I got time. I got time to spam shit. Plus I need to do like way more, oh, wait, what's going on? Valen. He seems to be serious about this. Great Serpent of Ronka. Scree! Slither along. Quinfort is enamored with his new companion. Oh, great serpent, I beseech you, grant me the strength to defend the Knights Blessed, to stay the impending calamity that threatens the Great Wood. Scree! I can't believe this is happening. He's so little and cute. I can't believe this is happening. Look, if you want to keep that thing as a pet, I won't stop you. We really should return home. No, you're right. To remain here any longer could place the great serpent in danger. But the question is, how do we transport it? I will not stand to see the great serpent debase itself, crawling on its belly like a snake. Just pick up the damn thing. Let's go. By the abyss, Valen, show some respect. I should be the one to carry it, but I fear I am yet unworthy of such a burden. But you could protect the great serpent from threats of the great wood, be they beasts or sin-eaters. And now you mean to drag Master Matoya's guest into your schemes? All the other things when she walks into Slitherbow hoisting that thing about. Here, put it in this sack. I will do no such thing. It's clean, dry, and most importantly, you can bring it into Slitherbow unnoticed. Oh, I have to put it in the sack? Fine. Listen, Ari, the fate of the Great Wood quite literally rests in your hands. Goes without saying, we can't afford any mishaps. I suppose we've no choice but to help him. I'll go ahead and find a place to keep his pet away from prying eyes. Hop into my sack. It still smells like liver. Deliver the sack-filled snake to Valen and Slitherbow. Oh no! There's an S rank and Recticon Behemoth. Yeah, no. You will have 150 seconds to complete this task. Should you fail, return to the starting location and begin anew. Beware of attacks from enemies, which will sap your strength. Okay. We just gotta make it back there, right? That's not too bad. Okay. Tread carefully, Ari. I will follow shortly after. I'm going. I'm carrying the precious cargo of the great serpent of Ronka. I didn't put him in my pocket that smells like liver. Let's just stay nice and far from that. I see a beetle. Oh good, he's moving. Wait, where's the entrance? It's over there. Oh, go a little bit further out. How much time do I have? Oh, I got tons. Tons of time. It only just ticked down to show a minute left. Beetle's over there. I should have plenty of clearance. Oh, there's another one up there. Let's just walk this way down a little bit. And that should be it. I'm getting my precious cargo. to Slitherbow. Ugh, walking on foot. What kind of scrub do you think I am, guys? Carry the snake-filled... He's hardly a snake either. He's just like a little like blobby blob. Alright, which room is this room? Wait, isn't this just Chola's room? Oh, yeah. Wait, it's not in here, is it? No. Let me see. Okay, it's in here. Should've zoomed in sooner. This seems like not the best place to hide it, but whatever. 44 seconds to spare. Here should be safe for now, at least. Let's have another look at the great serpent, shall we? Hey, he's so cute, though. Look at him. Look at him. Scree! Good work, you two. Oh, can you believe it? The divine protector of the Great Wood here in Slitherbow. Within a sack of burlap did the champion carry the divine beast, and beneath the slithering boughs of the great wood did they find shelter. Chapter 31, verse 5 in the Gospel of Quinfort. Really? Really? Pay him no mind. He's merely referring to his dream diary. For the last time, it is not a diary. Have you forgotten how the Gospel foretold the events of that fateful day 2 years ago? How can I when you remind me of it every day? You continue to doubt me, but soon you'll see. Together, the Great Serpent and I will save this village and all of the Greatwood from oblivion. Scree! Scree! What have we gotten ourselves into? Oh, I should be on a quest that, or a job that, yeah, whatever. Whatever. I just want to be on White Mage right now. What do you say, Quinfort? Why did the Great Serpent choose this form, I wonder? The snake the lead? Valen is ready to put all this nonsense of visions behind him once and for all. I hope you're satisfied now that your new pet is safe here in Slitherbow. Scree! Scree! And thank you, Ari. I now understand what's been troubling my friend all this time. I fear this might strain our friendship, but I don't believe this is something we can't overcome. Take care, and may the shadows keep you. Wait. Please, Quinfort, there's no need to involve her in this any longer. I've been giving thought to the Great Serpent's chosen form, and I think I now understand why it chose it to present itself to us this way. Look closely at the pattern of its scales. I believe they represent the network of currents by which ether flows through Raktika, the very life force of the Greatwood. And there, the scars that intersect them on its belly, it's an omen of the coming calamity that would disrupt the flow of life in the Greatwood. Quinfort, stop! It's just a scratch, probably from a rock as it slithered, or rolled, or did whatever it does to make its way through the forest. All these signs, and he still refuses to see, like all the others. If the Greatwood is to be saved, it is up to us. I can only assume you remain at my side in the hopes of receiving some generous compensation. If that's what it takes, so be it. The scar on the Great Serpent's belly calls to mind Lotzel's conquest. That is where you will find the source of this ill omen. Bring it to me and you will have the reward you seek. Should I remind you that he's still only an apprentice? I wouldn't expect much, if anything, for your troubles. This is what happens when you spend too much time around interesting individuals. Still, I can't deny that life would be boring. Would be boring without him. Alright, where am I going? Oh my god. Shiny carbuncle butt. We're going this way. So much shiny carbuncle butt. Can we sneak through here? Whee! I'm gonna finish up this quest that I'm currently on, and then that is gonna be it for me for tonight. Tomorrow, if anyone plays Pokemon Go, is Community Day. I actually don't know what it's going. I feel like I should know what it is tomorrow, but I don't. Choice locate. How are there 3 choice locations? I am surveying. Wait, what am I looking for? Ill omens? You survey your surroundings but find nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, it always disturbs me when I click on things and they don't disappear. How am I supposed to remember what I clicked on before? Pretty sure I can handle 3 things. You survey your surroundings but find nothing out of the ordinary. Something in the water catches your eye. As I take a little bath. You brush away the dirt and find a charm of some sort. Quinfort will no doubt be interested to see what you found. Well, let's teleport my butt back to Slitherbow. It is this room. Which, there's other people in here. This is very not subtle. Come, Ari, show me what you found. A curious container. Sealed shut with blood-smeared talisman. Oh, dang. That is weird. Could it be a charm of some sort? It was exactly where you said it'd be. That means your visions were coincidentally correct. Now do you believe in the Great Serpent? Fine, fine, the Great Serpent is real. More importantly, that charm seems familiar. I think I've seen the children use them for their incantations. Yes, I'm sure of it. My father once found one while hunting in the woods. If memory served, they can be used to invoke powerful fire spells after absorbing enough ether. By the abyss! If they plan to use them to siphon the Great Wood's life force, my vision will at last come to pass! Ha 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 ha! Oh, hello, Clay. Let me finish talking to these people. Why are you laughing? Don't you realize how serious this is? That flow of ether you were talking about converges here at Slitherbow, doesn't it? It's why we have the large aetheryte outside. If the flow is disrupted, our crops would wither and the land would be rendered barren. Animals would die. It would mean the end of our village and all Raktika would likely follow. Where are you going, Clay? Is he like shaking his fist at the great, or was he petting it? Oh, great! Oh, he's just beseeching it. Oh, great one, I beseech you once more. Grant us the strength and wisdom to avert this terrible crisis. Scree! 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 Seeing them like this makes the whole thing seem like nonsense, but there's no denying Quinford has been right about what would happen thus far. We have to figure out what the children are up to before it's too late. Alright. No. No more quests. Where's Clay? Clay, what am I looking at? Oh god, I can't see you. Why do we have to be in like the... Oh yeah, I was gonna say, why are we in the darkest place ever? Thank you for turning on the light. What body piece is that? Oh, Clay, you're covering up what would be a fantastic butt, I imagine. That's disappointing. Let me examine you, not that will help. War Jacket of Healing, what's that from? What is that from? Is that from the new dungeon or something? Ari's like smiling really creepily at Clay. I think it might just be the shadows. Cosmos? Ah. I like it. Very nice, Clay. Alright. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna poof. 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 And that is going to be it for me for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're enjoying watching the MSQ, I will be back tomorrow at... Oh, God, why is this? Sorry. Oh, wow. That was, like, really in my... Okay, hold on. Sorry. I'll be back. I got super distracted there. I'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. Until then, I hope you guys have a good rest of your Friday evening. Have a good Saturday. If you play Pokemon Go, you should go out and do Community Day from 11 to 2. That's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. Good night.